Hi everyone, very good morning, good afternoon and good evening to all of you. This is Sunil Singh and you are watching class 9 physics chapter motion, and this is the second video of the motion chapter. So see the video very carefully and understand, don't miss, and see the full video. If you have not seen the first video in which I have explained about motion, rest, distance and displacement, then see the first video, then after watch it. You can understand in better way. Thank you. Okay, let's start this video. In this video, I'm going to explain about some important topic like a scalar quantity, vector quantity, types of motion, a speed and types of a speed. Okay, so let's start a scalar and physical vector quantity. Actually, in physics, we study about very large number of physical quantity. But in physics, physical quantity are broadly classified into two parts: a scalar quantity and vector quantity. So first of all, we should know what is a scalar quantity. A scalar quantity means those quantity who have only magnitude, no any direction. That type of quantity is known as a scalar quantity. For example, mass, density, a speed, length, time, work. These all types of quantity are called a scalar. Why? Because they have only mass, magnitude, no any direction. For example, if we talking about time, someone is asking what is time by your watch. We say it is 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock is what? This is the magnitude, but it has no any certain direction. Similarly, next quantity is vector quantity. Vector quantity means those physical quantity which have both magnitude and direction. That means here we are talking about magnitude and direction both about any quantity. For example, velocity. Velocity have magnitude and it has fixed direction. It may be in north direction, south directions, in a straight line. That means it has fixed direction and also have magnitude, so it is a vector quantity. Next is acceleration, momentum. There are so many torque. There are so many quantity which is vector quantity. Vector quantity means they have both magnitude and direction. Okay, we talk about motion. In first video, I have discussed about motion. Motion means when an object changes its position with respect to time and surrounding, or you can say with respect to a frame of reference. That object is said to be in motion. Here we are talking about types of motion. There are two types of motion, that is uniform and non-uniform. What do you mean by uniform motion? Uniform motion means what? When an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. That means, what do you mean by this statement? This statement means an object always covers equal distance in equal interval of time. That means in every moment that object covers equal distance. That type of motion is called uniform motion. And the graph of uniform motion will be a straight line. Graph of that motion will be a straight line like this. This is going a straight line, O to A. This is a straight line graph, and a straight line graph will show that it is uniform motion. Next is non-uniform motion. When an object covers equal distance in unequal interval of time. You can say when an object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, then that object is said to be in non-uniform motion. And the graph of non-uniform motion will be curved line, like here. This is the curve graph. it may be like this. That means you can write anyway. This is the curve graph, and curve graph so the motion of that object is not uniform, not in proper way. Next topic is the most important topic is the speed. What is the speed? The rate of change of distance is known as the speed. The rate of change of distance means when an object covers distance in per unit time, that is known as a speed. So, and speed is denoted by v. So speed is equal to distance by time, and distance per unit time is known as a speed. It is denoted by v, so v is equal to d by t. A speed is a scalar quantity. Its SI unit is meter. How? Distance SI unit is meter and time is second, so meter per second you can write like this. In vehicles, a device which is used to measure the speed, that is called a speedometer, and a speedometer measures always the speed in kilometer per hour. Okay, we see the next topic, types of a speed. Types of a speed is what? First is uniform motion, uniform speed. Second is non-uniform speed, and third is average speed. So see one by one. Uniform speed is what? When an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time. It is similar to uniform motion. When an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then object is said to be in uniform speed. For example, when a car is moving with constant speed in every interval of time, then that car is called that is in uniform speed. That means car having uniform speed. Second, non-uniform speed. When an object covers equal distance in unequal interval of time is known as non-uniform speed. It is just similar to the non-uniform motion. For example, a car is moving in the market. Any vehicle in the market, a speed of that vehicle is always changing due to crowd. So it is not constant for every interval of time. Okay, when we talking about the graph of that two types of uniform and non-uniform, we get something. The graph of uniform speed is a straight line, and the graph of uniform speed is curved line. Uniform in a straight line means a straight line graph always show the uniform motion, uniform speed, and curved graph always show about non-uniform motion or non-uniform speed. Next type is average speed. What is average speed? The total distance covered by an object in total time taken. The total distance covered by an object in total time taken is known as average speed. So average speed is equal to total distance by total time taken. It is denoted by V in suffix VAV. So VAV is equal to, you can write like average speed or in this way, total distance by total time. Its SI unit is also similar to the speed, so meter per second. Now some question. Now we see some question. How can we solve this question in easy way? That is question here is 36 kilometer have to change this into meter per second. Second is 50 meter per second into kilometer per hour, and third is 40 kilometer per hour into centimeter per second, and fourth is 60 centimeter per minute into kilometer per hour. So okay, let's see every every numericals one by one. Okay, see the first question. We have to change 36 km per hour into meter per second. First of all we do write the formula of v is equal to distance by time. Here distance is given 36 km and time is given 1 hour. Now you have to change into meter. Then in 1 kilometer is equal to how many meter? 1000. So 36 into 1000 meter. 1 hour, and in 1 hour is equal to how many second? 3600. So okay, here we cut 20 with 20 and 36 by 1. Multiplying to 1 into 10, we get 10 meter per second. Finally we get 36 kilometer changing into 10 meter per second. Next question is 50 meter per second into kilometer per hour. So write like this: distance by time, distance is here 50 meter and time is 1 second. So to change from meter to kilometer, we divide by 1000. So 50 by 1000 into 1 second, and time to change into second, from second to hour, we divide 1/3600. So we get here 50 into 36 by 1000. Multiply 5 6 are 30, carry 3, 15 and 18, 180 kilometer per hour. This is the answer of second question. Similarly, question number 3 is 40 kilometer per hour into centimeter per second. So v is equal to distance by time. Distance is 40 kilometer and time is 1 hour. We have to change into centimeter. So first change into meter. 40 into 1000 and 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So then change into centimeter by 1 hour is equal to 3600. So 20 cancel, 4 9 10,000 by 9 centimeter per second. This is the question number 3rd. Now the last one question is we have to change question 4 is 60 centimeter per minute is given into kilometer per hour. So we change v is equal to distance by time. Distance is given 60 centimeter and time is given 1 minute. We have to change kilometer. So 60 kilometer, first change into meter and divide by 1000, then have to change into meter into by time is 1 minute and changes into hour. So 1 minute by 60, and 60 goes 60 into 60 by more like 20 cancel, 36 by 1000 by 9, 250, 9 by 250 kilometer per hour. In this way we can solve all the numericals. So thank you. Sorry, first we change into from centimeter into meter, that is by 1100, and then after change into kilometer, and we can solve and we get the same answer. Thank you.